Once, the Akkadian Empire stood as the greatest power the world had ever seen. From the mountains of Elam to the shores of the Mediterranean, its banners flew high, its armies unmatched. But no empire lasts forever. The mighty cities of Akkad, once filled with life, began to crumble. Its people, once rulers of kings, became prey to forces beyond their control. But what, or who, brought down the first empire in history? When Sargon the Great died, his empire did not crumble overnight. His sons and grandsons fought to keep it alive. But ruling an empire built on conquest is no easy task. Rebellions erupted. The Sumerian cities, once subdued by Sargon, rose in defiance. Without his iron grip, Akkad began to fracture. But internal rebellion was not Akkad's only enemy. From the distant mountains, a new threat emerged: the Gutians. Described as wild, barbaric, and ruthless, the Gutians poured into Akkadian lands, destroying everything in their path. The once mighty Akkadian legions, spread thin across the empire, could not stop them. The heart of the empire, Akkad itself, was sacked, its palaces looted, its statues toppled, and with that, the first empire in history fell. Not with a final battle, but with a slow and agonizing collapse. With Akkad's fall, Mesopotamia entered a dark age. Without a strong ruler, the region descended into chaos. Trade collapsed. Cities once bustling with life turned to ghost towns. For over a century, Mesopotamia was a land of warlords and ruins. The great kings were gone. The gods, it seemed, had abandoned their people. But from the ashes of the fallen empire, a new power began to rise. A city once overlooked, a city called Babylon. While the rest of Mesopotamia lay in ruin, Babylon flourished. Its leaders learned from Akkad's mistakes, building alliances, strengthening trade, and preparing for the future. It would take centuries, but one day, Babylon would rise. Not just as a city, but as the greatest empire the world had ever seen. A new age was beginning.
Akkad may have fallen, but its legacy lived on. It had proven that one ruler could unite many cities, that an empire could exist, and from that lesson, Babylon would one day rise to reshape the world. But how did Babylon achieve this? How did it surpass Akkad and become a symbol of power for ages to come? That is a story for another time. If you want to explore the rise of Babylon and the empires that shaped the ancient world, subscribe to Legacy of Time RB. More history awaits.